Good morning, members. It is Miss Mylisha here on June 7th. For today, we are on the same topic, Self-Care Saturday. But for today's Self-Care Saturday, the topic we are going to be focusing on is going to be the power of the tongue. So, what I mean by the power of the tongue is teaching you guys the importance of spreading positivity, being very conscious of the things that come out of your mouth, being very conscious of the things that you say to other people, one another. I'm also going to be focusing on the significance in watching what you say to yourself as well. I've been teaching you guys from these videos that with self-care, it is very important to spread self-awareness, self-positivity, and to be very self-conscientious of what you have going on. So again, for this video today, the topic is the power of the tongue. I just want you guys to follow along. I'll be reading mostly off of a blog that I found online that has a lesson specifically for members. The lesson is called The Power of the Tongue, the Family Fun Faith, the Power of Words. So this is a family night lesson. This lesson is not specifically for members. This lesson may be good for adults too, or our older members as well. I want you guys to definitely follow along, listen along, so you guys can get a good message out of this one. It's going to be a little harder maybe to follow along because I won't be demonstrating anything physically, but I'm hoping that we can keep you guys' attention for this one. When you were a kid, you probably heard, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words you say cannot hurt me." While this motto is a known thing in society, it's not true at all. If we know, as a individual, we all know that sometimes words can be very hurtful. So this is why I am making it such a big thing for you guys to understand the significance of spreading positivity throughout the words that you are saying, spreading good words through the things that you are saying as well. So words are a pretty amazing thing. This lesson is the power of words. It can teach you how words can be used to uplift people or how words can be used to damage people. I would love to teach you guys how to speak with kindness. And then we're going to show you kind of a small activity to just give you a gist of what we're going on with. All right, so I want you guys to think first off of words that make you feel good, words that make you feel happy. And then I would like for you to repeat the phrases out loud. So some common words that make me happy. It's food. I love food. You probably could always buy me with food. I love food. So food, friends. I love my friends. I hear friends. I don't know why. It's something about that word that just lights up. Love is a big word for me. Ambition is a big word for me. So those are going to be the words that I'm repeating in my head, probably going over this. If you remember a compliment that someone's given you that was significant and it stuck with you, that would be a good time to repeat it out loud. It may have been a simple hello that someone said to you, but it caught your eye or it just was shocking. It wasn't what you expected. You could repeat that to yourself too. Some words that might also make you feel good, maybe some poems that you may have read before, a scripture, a rite of passage, music, if you have like a favorite song, a song that makes you happy, specific music lyrics that make you happy. This would be the time. Find that song, find that clip of lyrics, if you can look it up online, and you are going to just read it out to yourself out loud. You are going to listen to the song if you have to. That is what you will be doing right now. So if you are going to be following along with this video, I will pause it right here, listen to that song, and then come back. Now think to yourself, did these words have the power to make you feel happy at all? If that is true, I want you to then take that song, if you have it on your phone, if that's what you're going to be listening to it from. iPhone, Android users, you guys both have this option. Go to the song, copy the link. Now, I'll create you a note in your phone and put that song in your phone, in your notes. Because now you know you have a song that will help you be happy. You have a song that will uplift your energy and your spirits. So now anytime you're feeling down or you're feeling sad, you're going to go to that song, you're going to go to those lyrics, you're going to go to whatever it was, those words, and you're going to look at them, you're going to click on the song, you're going to listen to it, you're going to do whatever you have to do. When you are upset or when you're not feeling like yourself and you need to uplift your mood, you now have something hidden in your notes that you can go to at any time. So I want you guys to definitely take your time on that one. If you think that you have a song and you listen to it and you're like, oh no, this is not really a happy song, you go look for you a song that's going to be something that's going to help you. If you're into music, if you like music, if you are into sounds, you don't have to get a whole song from an artist. You can do a beat, a motto, something that's going to be great for your soul, something that's going to be helpful for you. That's what I want you guys to focus on. A particular article by Dr. Zahid provides insight on what power words have. So he says, words are the singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. We can choose to use this force constructively with words of encouragement or destructively using words of despair. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. Now take a minute to test out how certain words said out loud make your family feel. Say these words and let them voice their reactions. So now for this part, you're gonna need a partner, a member of your family, somebody that can speak back to you. You're gonna explain to them that this is a power of words lesson, and you would just like to see the reactions that they will have as you read off these words from this list. Now, that part is important. Make sure that you are explaining to them what they're going to be doing. Don't just go and find someone and blurt out these words, because it's going to be mean if you just find a regular person to just blurt out random words to. You want to find somebody, you want to make sure that they're going to get the idea of the message. So right now, you should go ahead and find somebody to help you do this next part with. I'm going to say a list of words. This list of words you can go ahead and write down, and when you find a partner, you are just going to say these words out loud. You're going to pay attention to the reaction that the other person is going to have when you say these words, and as you realize what the reaction may be to these words, this will give you a better idea of how to speak to them and give you a better idea of what words they don't like hearing, what words have an effect on them, and what words affect their emotions overall. So the first word on the list is ugly. See how they react when you say ugly. Don't call them ugly. Just say the word. Right now, you're not finding a way to put these words into sentences. You are just saying the words, and you're going to physically be looking at the other person to see how they react to hearing these words. The second word is candy. The third word is slimmy. The fourth word is fat. Fifth word is kitten. Sixth word is loser. Seventh word is princess. Eighth word is trash. Ninth word is fluffy. 10th word is cuddle. And 11th word is stupid. Now, again, what you're going to be doing is just repeating those words to your partner. See how they make them feel. If you want to start with that list, and then write a list to the side with all nice words, all the nice words that you can think of. If you want to use words like love, fun, skipping, texting, hanging out. If you want to use things like that for the second category, you should be able to see that second category will give them more of a positive mood and will be more uplifting for them. What you are doing with these words is just seeing how words affect emotions. It's going to be a good idea for members of any age to try something like this. If it is for the younger members, I definitely would suggest some type of parental supervision just in case both members are not able to, completely comprehend the gist of this, just so that you are able to explain and actually help them get a lesson out of this. So where we're at, it says it is interesting how words can have energy associated with them that makes you feel a certain way. Now that you know this, you can make words be your super special power. Choosing the right type of words and saying them in a loving and respectful way can actually be a force for good, just like a superhero. So members, think of the words that you say being so significant that you could change the world. Watching how you talk to people, watching how you voice your opinion, watching how you react to things will make or break a lot of things in your future. So at a young age, it is very significant to learn who and how to talk to everybody. You have to pay attention to body language. You have to pay attention to the other person you're talking to. You cannot talk with intent of just getting out whatever it is you have to say. You do have to pay attention to the other person as you say things to them. Don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, and you want to make sure at all times people are comfortable, they are empathetic, they feel what you're saying, and you don't want to try so hard to get words out that you may insult another person or make them feel uncomfortable. Now we're going to talk a little bit about corrupt communication. How about bullying? Text messages, gossip, lies about friends, hurtful comments about our peers, how they look, joking about a friend, classmate, family, ungrateful expressions to your parents, negative remarks to yourself about yourself. Another major form of corrupt communication is just using bad language. It is very important, members, that you watch using foul language. I know that sometimes you do see adults using bad language and it influences you to want to say bad things. But again, you should always clean up what you are saying, clean up your language always. You want to say good things. You want to be able to find the words that you are trying to say without having to use other words to explain them. Foul language is considered slang. So what I've always been taught is when you use foul language, instead of using the words you're actually trying to say, you are cheating yourself. You are taking a short route. You're giving yourself an alternative because you are too lazy to say exactly what you are trying to say. By saying what you are trying to say, there's no confusion. There's no other way for somebody to comprehend what you are saying. That is going to be your best option. If you have something to say, you say what you have to say, and you say it with kind words. You don't have to be rude to another person. You don't have to be rude to one another if that is not how the conversation is going. You have to read the body language of another person. Just because they are giving you off negative energy or they're giving you off negative language, negative words, it does not mean that you have to settle for it too. Because once you let another person take you to a point where they can also make you angry and they can also make you say bad things because they are saying bad things, you have now reached the same level that they are on, and they have now found a way to control how your positivity is coming out, control your energy. You don't want someone to ever be able to control your own energy. So keeping a positive mindset, telling yourself in a situation where you don't know if a conversation is going to go left or if it's going to go right, telling yourself, I'm going to go into the situation positive. I don't want it to come out in a negative way. I don't want it to go left. I don't want it to end up like this. So I'm going to keep myself positive during the whole conversation so I can avoid anything like that happening. Set an example for other members, our older members. I know we emphasize this a whole lot at our Springer Street. Setting an example will encourage those around you to use clean language. So me as an adult, it does not matter if I am at work, it does not matter if I'm at class, it does not matter if I'm at school. In a professional environment, in an environment that I have people looking up to me, I'm going to always be watching my language. I'm never going to be using profanity in a public environment. I would never do anything like that. You guys should have the same mindset. You are also members, and this is for my older members specifically. You are also creating an image for yourself now. The image that you create for yourself now will be significant in your everyday life for the rest of your life. So you want to watch how you present yourself to people, because this is what the perspective of yourself is to them. That's what they're going to get. That's who they're going to believe you are by what you've presented to them. It does not matter if this is who you presented to them at 17. It doesn't matter if this is who you presented to them at 15, at 18, at 19, our older members. How you present yourself will always stay with you. You may end up in a time in your life that people forget who you were, but it takes some time. So once you set an example of who you are, this is what people are going to believe you are, this is how they're going to believe you are. So be very careful. Make sure if you are wanting to keep a clean image, if you want to be a mentor, if you want to be of assistance to younger members, you want them to look up to you, make sure that you are doing it the right way. You are using clean words, you are being respectful, and you are acting like a young adult, because that is exactly what you guys are. All right, so the next part says, if we take out all of the negative and corrupt language and replace it with what things we could say, kind things. How about, example, giving a compliment to a friend, saying thank you to your teacher, to your parents, to your staff at the Boys and Girls Club, giving yourself a pep talk when you start to feel insecure, saying I love you to a sibling, writing a kind note to your friends, or bearing to your parents what exactly you're going through. These are great communications in your everyday lives. Spreading positivity and kindness will always just help you feel like a better person. It will always reflect back to you in a positive way. There's no way that will come back any other way. Now, it says, Elder Holland said, our words, like our deeds, should be filled with faith and hope and charity. The three great imperatives so desperately needed in the world today. With such words spoken under the influence of the Spirit, tears can be dried, hearts can be healed, lives can be elevated, hope can return, and confidence can prevail. Encourage your family or your friends to focus on the words that they speak throughout the week. Try to find ways to uplift each other with the language and tone. See if it invites positive spirits into your home more abundantly. All right, guys. So that is it for my topic today. I hope that you guys were able to get a lesson out of that. I really hope that I was able to reach to the older members that we have, not just at our Springer site, but just in general. Preteens, teens, I really want you guys to understand the importance of watching your language, watching what you're saying, watching what you do. I want you guys to understand it is very important to create a positive image of yourself at a young age, because it will stand with you for a lifetime, and that is what you want people to think of you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We're so happy that you guys have been enjoying these videos. We're glad that you guys have been tuning into the videos, and I hope that we can see you guys back soon. You guys have a great weekend.